Coach, given, the way your team had been playing headed in, all the talk about the rebounding and the turnovers and then the Kevin news, how satisfying is a win like this?
Well, it certainly feels great, obviously. But win or lose, just the effort, the connectivity, the things that we try to build on every day, that collective fighting spirit, you could see it. It was a pleasure to watch and to coach, and proud of the guys. We've had a little bit of a tough run and a little bit of a cloud forming over us, and guys put it aside tonight and played really hard, played together, and it was a great performance.
Can you take us through what went into the decision to shake up the starting lineup this season?
It's just being clairvoyant, and we just, we don't have much practice time. We are a new group. We have Kevin out with COVID protocols. We were struggling, and I think we're going to continue to experiment. We have to find out who we are, what we are, and where we need to improve. And sometimes, just giving guys different opportunities at different times, can mix things up, and we'll see different lineups. So really proud of everyone for accepting that change and that dynamic, and coming together and just playing their butts off for one another.
Greg Logan, Newsday.
Steve, can you, in particular, address the impact that Jared Allen made at both ends of the court tonight?
It was pretty good. He did it all. He rebounded. He protected the basket. He had a lot of pressure on him protecting the basket. He blocked shots. He got steals, and he's just so impactful. Incredible energy, effective. Scored in traffic. Scored through contact. Just did it all. So, really proud of him, and we've seen him continue to develop. And tonight, was a phenomenal game against a top quality team and a top quality center.
Brian Lewis, New York Post.
I apologize if you were asked this at the start, but could you just discuss what Bruce gave you defensively? I know obviously perimeter defense has been an issue. What did he provide?
Yeah, I thought he did great. He played with energy and toughness. I thought it was the hustle plays. Just, he got some rebounds. He got some assists, and was just engaged. And so I just thought it was great for him coming off of no minutes to be able to play with that type of engagement and concentration was a tribute to him and his character.
Christian Winfield, New York Daily News.
Hey, Coach, piggybacking off of that question, obviously part of missing Spencer is his ability to handle the ball and kind of just like orchestrating the offense. We saw a little bit out of that from Bruce today. Would you say that is important in just having another guy who can handle the ball out there alongside Kyrie? And what did you think of just him and Kyrie playing out there together today? Like they were kind of just like in sync out there on the floor.
Yeah, it was good. Like I said, I thought he was engaged and played hard and did a little bit of everything. And that more than anything brings value. Without Kevin out there, it's nice to have more guys who can handle the ball. I just thought he was tough and competed and knew the game plan and all those little things that count for winning basketball.
Alex Schiffer, The Athletic.
Hey, Steve. After the last game, you said how three of your biggest issues was the defensive miscues, the turnovers, and the rebounding, and all three went pretty well for you guys tonight. I guess what was the biggest difference from last game with those three areas?
Like I said last game, I think we're going to turn the ball over some. But last game it was uncharacteristic. We were turning the ball over without any pressure. We were just making poor decisions. I felt like there was just such a we were holding it so tight, and then just making uncharacteristic decisions. Tonight we cleaned that up, which I thought was more normal for us. I thought the rebounding, especially in the first half, I guess it was pretty even. I think they had 4 offensive rebounds in both halves. So gang rebounding, the diligence to get in numbers, is something that has to become a habit for our team. Jeff, I think playing at the 4 a little bit maybe helped the rebounding as well to give us some size. So, just much improved. But like win or lose, for them to play with that connectivity and that fighting spirit, it's a pleasure to coach, and I'm just really proud of them for their attitude and the way they approach the game under, missing Kevin and coming off a rough stint where, I felt like maybe we were questioning ourselves a little bit early in the season and feeling pressure unnecessarily. And tonight they came out and handled it incredibly well.
Blake Andrews, ESPN.
Steve, there are nights where the defensive end impacts the offense, where the offensive end impacts the defense. You guys have been trying to work on making it so your defensive end is feeding your offensive end. Where did you think you fell on that sliding scale tonight?
Well, I think we were good on both sides of the ball. I think, our defense, created some opportunities for sure. We had 27 points off turnovers, so that's huge. Again, when we play together like that and we fight, you have a chance every single night. And tonight we happened to make shots and make plays and not turn the ball over to go along with it. So it was a resounding win. But, even when you don't have your best stuff, if you fight and you play together and we can limit the offensive rebounds, we give ourselves a chance to win. So, I thought the defense helped the offense tonight. And frankly, the offense helps the defense too, because when you make shots and you make plays, I think it gives you a little more juice going the other way as well.
We'll go back to Michael Grady.
Coach was curious, your starting five, had they seen any time together as a group in a scrimmage and practice going back to training camp?
Not that I can remember. As a matter of fact, I would say that's a hard no. So we just mixed it up. I think we got a shot in the arm out of it, and guys responded to it. Not only the guys who started, but the guys who were moved to the bench were outstanding as well. Didn't flinch and accepted their role, and that's the type of teamwork and attitude that I think is so important if you want to win games.
Greg Logan, Newsday.
Following up on exactly that, I was going to ask you, does this do something for the bench? Because you had 66 bench points tonight, and you put scorers down there like Harris, and also did Karras need a game like this?
Yeah, I think it was great for Karras. Obviously he got on a roll offensively, but I was more impressed and proud of him making plays for his teammates. He made some great little passes and reads, and that's so important for him. He's handling the ball a lot in that second unit, a lot of responsibility, and I love it when he finds that balance between scoring and setting up his teammates. I think that puts the defense in a much more difficult position to cover him, when he's able to make some plays for his teammates. So I